Beep, 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 beep. Okay, this is my. How many times have I tried this already? Let's just say. Oh, excuse me for a minute. Oh, let's just say this is number 3, at least. I tried my camcorder, but I got stuff on there for the church, and I can't delete it. And if I go on the computer to just take the file off for a moment, just to film and put the video up, and then put it back on to the SD card, the number. You guys know about the guy who's in my computer right now. The government's been in my computer, uploading my files, downloading their own files into my computer. Matter of fact, it was under a different name as the what do they call that? You know, when you need permission done, you have to be remember computer savvy. I forgot. Now it's called Tony's computer. Funny, I never ever wrote Tony's computer in there. Not one time since I had a computer. It's called. Let's check this out. Now, while I'm doing this, I'm going to tell you guys what happened so far. And oh, hang on, I'm not giving you that much time. Well, it's number E521. I bought this computer from an old guy out in the outskirts. He was really nice. Outskirts of, I think, El Cajon, California. And this computer has, I found out, has all these microphones, like listening to me. They're all like on. Suddenly, this friend comes over to stay the night. His friends is all my friends, and they're like all in on it. And I went undercover for God to hang around these people over at Euclid Street. Dominic and Yvette and Erica and so on and so on. She's in my computer, Erica. No, sorry, Yvette. And she's opening up all these windows for people, or fallen angels. Basically, there's a thing called ease of access, home group, and what their job is to do under the Patriot Act, if you're a whistleblower, so far what their job was for me in my case was just to try and scare me. We're in your computer, based on who you are and your character. We can frame you really easily, or you can just back down. Well, I'm not going to back down. So there you go. I kind of did Jonathan Kleck about 4 or 5 years ago, and he's amazing. He has amazing stuff. But since then, I realized I'm a lot like him, but I'm on a more dangerous mission. I went through a lot of stuff that he went through, and where he was guided by a voice in that one building where he ran out, they were chasing him. That was like my story, not just one day, but like the whole 3 years. But it's because, and I don't know why this happens. I don't know why this happens. But God chooses certain people for certain things. And I think maybe because when the attention's on these people, God will pick someone way over here. I know they must have known because my channel from day one has been blocked. When I was a horror writer back in 2005, my stuff was being blocked. I would go put flyers up, and every area I went to, somebody would be right behind me, pulling my flyers off the poles and the walls and collecting them. They wouldn't throw them in the trash. They would collect. I would go back around. I noticed they were gone the next day. Sorry, 2-3 days later, I noticed they were gone. It was going to rain, so I was going to go replace them with flyers that had plastic on them. I would go back, and my flyers were gone. So I started watching every 2 days, and every other day. Sorry, this is the next day. I went back about 3 hours later, one day, the last day, and all my flyers were gone. Gone, taken off. I put up like 50 flyers, and they were just gone. Not one sign of them. That told me that somebody was going behind me and pulling my flyers off. Every area I went to, who would follow someone and just take down their flyer to their website to free horror stories that were rated G. In case, kids saw the flyer and they went on there, it would be clean. Anyways, I digress. I have a lot of stuff coming your way. A lot of horrible, 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 horrible news. And I want everyone to know that with this horrible news, I'm bringing physical proof of the supernatural. For the first time in history, I'm bringing physical proof to the churches, and then we will bring it to the public of supernatural. Though Harold Kraut-Wieler of Germany, the scientist, brought it first. He started off with the black goo thing and all that. He's telling us that black goo's alive, it's demonic. scalar waves back and forth in time. It's everywhere now, and it's out to steal your soul. That's what he said. Fast forward a year and a half after that video, and I'm in my apartment watching black goo crawl around my apartment through my lasagna that the taxpayers paid for, through the floor, burning my floor up in my aunt's studio, by the way, that she owns, retired school principal for the school district. The government is caught with just me alone, in so many war crimes, so many crimes against humanity, just what they've done here to me. Trying to turn my apartment into concentration camp, basically. Thinking I was going to be afraid, and as time progressed, I'd get more afraid and more afraid, just lay here and just die. Well, I don't do that. But I will be bringing the public a lot of information that will destroy you. Like I said before, your head is up your butt. You're conceited when you got nothing to be conceited about. You're a loser. You're untalented. You're ugly. You stink. You smell. You're maggot filth, waste. And I love to thrash maggot waste. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking so forward to this. I'm like a little kid in a candy store. Now last night, they knew I was going to go to the church of the day. So my neighbor who moved in, who owns Rutgers, I keep forgetting the name, over on Elkhorn Boulevard. It's the blue building on the corner of Elkhorn Boulevard and I forget the name of the street. But they moved in, and they're so nice. Everyone loves them. And when I first met them, I said, they're nice. But I knew there was something up because the people that fix the house up for them used to tell me, hey, you know what it's like to be gangbanged? We're going to gangbang you, homie. They would just tell me that every day. So when they moved in, I was just a little suspicious. Then when they moved in, I made a video saying that if they move in and that's more of the same gang stalkers that are already surrounding me, I said, I'm going to go public no matter what. This is going to be the last straw. And that's what happened. They had a party in the backyard on the 4th of July, worshiping the devil, saying, Hail Satan. And my entire family was gone. It's in the front house in front of me. I'm here alone, and I have plans. I got things I got to do, and I'm hearing this like little kid talk. You know how kids are? How they're so desperate to try to get your attention when they have those little fits. Like, I can't do my room right now. Oh, they're down there like pouting because I got all this stuff on them. So they're trying to like scare me, you know. Well, last night they did the same thing. They out there having a Halloween party. It's not even Halloween yet, but they're out there at the Halloween party laughing and getting all creepy and outside my window and just trying so hard to scare me, you know. I stopped listening to it, so I don't listen to it anymore. But they'll say something like, you know, Tony, this and that, and we're going to kill you, and we're coming to get you, and blah, 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 blah. I ignored it, you know. I'm thinking, like, aren't you the ones that were, like, on my roof about a month ago? That I was going to go up there, it's 4B up there, I was going to go up there and kick your ass, and you got afraid and ran. Yeah. And I videotaped it, and I bring the video down, and there's only one little tiny little robot-looking ET up there. So I'm like, this isn't what I felt. So I prayed over it for 2 hours with the Holy Spirit. Next thing you know, you can see my neighbors flying out of their house, and they're glowing. Supernatural is coming to the public, whether they like it or not. They should be very thankful in the near future that it's coming through our church first, because the church is going to help them to figure it out right away. Basically, Christ is real. Christ is real, and the supernatural. If you are a Christian and you don't believe in the supernatural, something's wrong with you. And that's the thing. I'm bringing so much information, I don't even know where to start. I can go on. Just okay. When I first found out which was big. I found out a bunch of stuff of being gang stalked. My ex-girlfriend's a reptilian hybrid. All this stuff that was big. But the biggest thing was how to see them. Then that held for a long time. That's all I had. They kept doing all kinds of horrible stuff to me. Horrible stuff. I waited. I was patient. I went undercover. I went undercover for God. Hung around them for a while. Wanted to see if there was any redemption. They didn't see it coming. I didn't even see it coming subconsciously. Once I learned what they were watching me, reading my thoughts, I read a part. See, God is so good. When I found that out, this is how God works. I find this out. I go open the Bible, and the first thing I read is, "Do not let your left hand know what your right hand's doing." That's how God works. So I said, Now I got split personalities because when I was 3 years old, I was taken out to a canyon and raped by 6 older teenagers. My sister was 4 or 5, and I was 3, and we were both taken out to the canyon and raped. Turns out that these same people are part of the gang stalkers. They're connected. Because one of them was with some of the gang stalkers, hanging out, just about 6 months ago. So anyways, long story short, so that's how God works. So I went undercover. I found out a lot of stuff. How they're going into people's computers by coming in as friends, hacking in their computer, borrowing the computer, using Firefox. Firefox has a special area for them. So it's Google. They all do. Once they get inside your computer and they go inside your YouTube account, which is most likely on already, they give the person the password or the code. They get in there, or they give them a window to your computer. They get into your computer. They go on your own internet, into your own thing when you're asleep. Especially if you're like me, you keep your TV on. It's a TV, but it's a computer. While you're asleep, you're in there, and they go into your account. And now once you get into the YouTube account, there's other ways of uploading your videos from a whole other area in YouTube that you don't even know about. It's on toward the bottom, toward the community thing. There's a community thing where people follow you, and there's a whole upload thing in there too. I mean, they have so much stuff that I found out about. That's nothing. That is nothing compared to what I found out. That's just part of it. It goes on and on and on. And remember, I'm bringing you the info. And what 2 things are you going to make sure that you understand when this info comes to you? Because this info is going to really help. If you're human, it's going to help you. If you're a hybrid, it's not. Basically, you're either a shapeshifter, fallen angel, or you're human. If you're human, you better listen carefully because you're in serious trouble. See, we do sins against God, and He doesn't correct us right away, and that's a horrible thing with sin because then we think we're okay. So we get comfortable pushing the line, not knowing that we're in so much trouble. We are in so much trouble, we don't even see it. That's the scary part. But there's 2 things that you're going to realize: that Christ is real, He loves you more than you can understand, and He's holy, and you're going to be holy too. 2, our government did this. At the very top levels of the government, the shadow government and the regular government, they're guilty. And that the people are going to get all this info, and me as an American citizen, I'm accusing the government of war crimes, crimes against humanity, violating the Constitution, attempted murder, and so on and so on and so on, child trafficking, the whole shebang. And you and me, people, you and me, and the churches, we are all going to organize peacefully, and we're going to reach the military that's human, and we're going to pull them out, whether they want to leave or not. Power is going back to the people, and everyone's going to know that Christ is real. That's where the info came from. If you accept it, you're going to be okay. If you don't, you're going to be in big trouble. There's going to be 2 choices when I'm done. When this is over, what I'm bringing you, there's 2 choices. You have 2 choices. I'm bringing you some big stuff. How to see fallen angels, when they're in our form, driving cars, running businesses, and more than that, a lot more than that. But you're going to have 2 choices. You either give Christ the credit that's due to Him, and you get off your high horse and worship Him because you're not God and He is. I don't care how much you think you know. You're not God. I'm not God. God is God. And we either worship Him or we are in trouble. And that's it. There's a devil that hates you, that will give you pillows and ice cream and fluff you up and then have stab you and kill you. And you'll go right down to hell. That's all you got. You got 2 things that you better do. You better learn to love God and know that Jesus Christ is God in the flesh. And 2, you're going to repent and follow Him and do everything that way. And 2, you're going to help remove this government from power. And see, the churches always go, why you? Why is it you? Why are you so special? And people you tell, they go, why are you so special? But see, I got physical evidence. Like when a criminal leaves a fingerprint, physical evidence. It isn't just talk, it's physical evidence. And I'm the one bringing it. That's why it's me. If I'm bringing it and I say, don't give me the credit, you give Christ the credit, that's why you better give Christ the credit. I don't want no money for anything. I never ask for money. I never will. If I got food and a place to sleep and just some regular clothes, this is from the thrift store. My aunt bought it for me yesterday. I'm happy. I'm real simple. I don't watch movies anymore. I read the Bible. I hear church music. And I have one Prince song, two maybe that I hear, and a Michael Jackson song. That's it. And that's probably too much in the world as it is. But let me tell you this. It's not a gift. It's part of my repentance. It's been really hard. I went through so much hell for this information. And I think very few can go through it. I went through so much hell in my entire life. I think God knew I was built for it. I'm kind of like, I'm crazy, but in a safe way where I never harm people in society. But, I'm able to absorb a lot of stuff. I have split personalities from being traumatized as a 3-year-old kid. Jesus Christ has kept this information safe. He's pointed out things that I missed. He gave me like 30 miracles. I myself have performed like 6 or 7 miracles, from stopping nanotech spraying out the back of jets, healing my toe, bringing down the veil in the videos by praying over it. I mean, I've done, and that's not me. I have no power at all. It's God's power. It's only God's power. We are going to figure out how things work, and we're going to finally submit to it and quit trying to get any kind of praise for anything. I don't want no praise at all. I would like it if society would appreciate it and protect me just for bringing it to you guys as a fellow human, just like the normal common thing to do. That's it. I don't want to say, oh, that guy's so great. I don't want you to hear that. You give Jesus Christ the credit, and that's it. And 2, you help remove the government legally. Get them out of office. All of them. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear no more of this stuff about the market or anything else. We'll keep America for us, and we'll make it great. We have plenty of land and water for everybody here, and for a lot more to even show up. When you're in an airplane and you look down, all you're going to see is empty land and water everywhere. That's all you're going to see. So don't listen to what the TV tells you. You're being brainwashed. This government is demonic, it's evil, and it's being ran by fallen angels. But you and me can't beat them. Now, we're given the authority over them, but we dropped the ball. We allow them to come in and take over us. So now they got the authority. But if we go to Christ together and pray, the authority is restored to us. Because Christ died for us. God said, I don't know what more to do for you. I mean, I died and left you the power. I don't know what else to do. You didn't want it when I had it. And so I left it to you. I came and died, gave it to you, and you still didn't use it. What do you want? Old Testament, I was here doing everything for you. You didn't want it. You disobeyed me. So I came and died for you, gave it to you, and you didn't use it. You let them take over you. What do you want? That's what he's going to say. I got these creeps right where I want them. And I doubt anyone watches my videos at all that's human. I mean, there might be 1 or 2 people. And I'll be surprised if there's even 3 or 4 or 5. But it doesn't matter because I'm alive in the physical realm, and I'm going to physical people. And they'll watch my videos. And then my videos will come out from a different avenue. And everyone will know what transpired here, the atrocities that happened here. In the quiet, in the dark, what this government tried to pull off. I'm surrounded by military ops that is vicious. Demonically evil. Fallen angels are involved. Gang stalking is done by fallen angels. They're murdering little babies. They're murdering kids. They're murdering people. They're doing horrible, horrific things. The only reason I'm still here is because Jesus Christ has decided to protect me. Because I'm willing to fight. I'm willing to fight. I'm willing to risk my life if I have to. I'm willing to go down if I have to. And it's important right now. It's an important time. You got to bring Christ back. Because we're in more trouble than we know. Okay, so important stuff's coming. So I hope you're ready for it. It'll be out in the public soon. But first, it needs to go through the churches. So if you want to know about what's going on, come on down to San Diego churches. That's the first place it's going to be, is in the San Diego churches. They already have the info how to see fallen angels. They got that info. And I'm going to be returning by December, or it's going to be coming out. But I ain't worried about that because God has me. That's why I stopped going to churches. I know God, because God revealed that He already has me. I'm okay. If they make a move, they're gone. But here's the thing. San Diego churches first. Then, of course, we're moving our way out. LA, San Francisco, and then so on and so on. And then after it gets around the churches, it'll be going to the public. And they are not allowed to do this. If the government tries to bring in alien grays and all their other little things, it's going to backfire tremendously. It's cursed. Lies aren't going to work because the truth is going to prevail. And any truth against me, that's going to, they're going to try and crush my character somehow and try and get something tiny and try and blow it up bigger than what they're doing. It's only going to fall on its face and crush them 10,000 times more. In Jesus' name. God bless you all. Thanks for watching.